Don't you go and fuck this up because of fear. Don't you, if you need reassurance, baby, make it clear. Baby, make it clear. Baby, make it clear.
Alright, so what's up, YouTube? So, I don't know, this kind of like just a little video of like just my thoughts, I guess. Another one of them come vibe with me. Bro, y'all see this motherfucker? I had a pimple, but I cut my finger with glass, ignore that. But I had a little pimple patch on this bitch because it hurt. I just took that picture off. That shit hurt so fucking bad. A little big ass pimple for like, woo. That nigga almost hit somebody. But yeah, back to the point. This is like a little come vibe with me again, but towards like how I feel about the car community right now. I'm at Home Depot. But honestly, really and truly, this car community shit, this new car community shit is dead as fuck. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, don't get me wrong, it's cool. Like, they got some fast cars, I guess you could say, but they're all stock. Like, niggas just now that manufacturers are coming out with fast cars and you don't gotta build it no more, it's like the respect for the cars is gone. Like, when I first got in the car community, like, probably, I was like 14 when I first got into the shit. Of course, catching ride with niggas and shit, but I was still here nonetheless. You would always see the older Chargers, the old gen Chargers, like the at the 05, 2011 ones. You would see them built like, you see the 5.7 or the 6.4 built like crazy. That Super View is hard, but they'll be built off of the 5.7, so it'll be fully bolted on and all that shit to where it sounds ridiculous. It moves something serious, but niggas wasn't just doing it for the speed. They was doing it just because they had a passion for cars. Like, they just like cars. You see people pulling up in Firebirds, Thunderbirds, what's that other motherfucker called? The G8s, GTOs. What else would you see out there? I didn't really see too many Corvettes back then, I ain't gonna lie. Those kind of just became, well, in my area, those just became like a car thing out here. Like, before, you mainly see like older people driving them, or occasionally they all do, but not nowhere near as many as you see right now. But of course, you see the trucks, the squatted trucks, lower trucks, lifted trucks, all of that. Motorcycles, they always been around. I don't know much about motorcycles, so I can't really tell you how much about those. But it just wasn't what it was. Like, it was just different back then because people would park and chill, or they pull up to a spot. That spot was the cool spot. Nobody would rev there, nobody would do nothing. Well, they might rev, but nobody would do no stupid shit there. But that was like the link up spot. Y'all talk about what y'all gonna do. Like, hey, lock in, let's do so-and-so, 60, 140, whatever. They will go do that. Then they go down the street, do what they do, come back, talk, laugh about it. Loser respects the winner, keep it pushing. You know what I mean? Or somebody would say like, hey, look, go down the street. I know this spot, let's go do something. You know? But that spot stayed clean. Like, nobody drifted out. Nobody did no stupid shit there. They was just talking, chilling, had permission to be there. It wasn't no bullshit. All of that. Then, somewhere along the lines, occasionally somebody would be like, shit, I want to show out right here. I'm not getting enough attention. So they do a donut right here. The spot gets shut down. Cops pull up, tell everybody to leave, whatever. Back at it. The next day, like, nothing serious, because it's just one dude, one or two dudes follow the leader type of thing. But other than that, you know, like, they got the fuck on, cops understood, keep pushing. So that's kind of how it used to be when I used to be in the car community. I mean, you had the Hondas. Man, the Hondas used to be built back then. Oh my god. But even not built cars would show up. Like, you know, little fucking, what's some shit's called? The FRSs and shit. I don't remember seeing those back then, but cars like that. Like the little L4s, nice cars, Camrys, all that shit. The 1995 Camrys was going stupid back then. The Maximas, the Optimus was never really in it. G's, of course. All those cars, if your car was slower, it looked nicer. You know what I mean? Like, either it was super clean, which was a one color thing, or it was super clean with one color, or it was wrapped, or it was lowered, or something crazy, you know, like, to make your car look decent. So that was kind of the car community I came from. Like, for example, Desire's car with the Harley Quinn wrap would literally be one of the hardest cars back then. Like, and right now it still is, but people are just so used to sound that when they see her car and they hear it, it sounds good, but you can tell it's an L4. People are just like downing at it, like, L4. And that's just like not what the fuck it used to be. And I don't know if other cities, I'm talking about Atlanta. That's the only car community I know. I'm talking about all the fun people used to have and how they used to have it. You know what I mean? But I say L4s were not so looked down upon. Normal cars were not looked down upon. They were just modified. Like, well, not 100. 250, 300 horsepower was still a lot. Especially for a car that weighs light and it comes with like 100 horsepower and you got it pushing 3 or 4. That car was still fast back then. It was something back then. But now it's like, unless you got 750 or 800 horsepower, your shit's slow. Like, and that's where the disconnect is becoming. Like I said, everybody's able to buy these cars stock with 800, 900 horsepower. And that is where I can't see this damn light to know if it's still green or not. Okay. But that's where the disconnect is coming in now, because nobody is building. Just some homework. Because nobody's building cars no more, or if they are building, they already starting out with 900 horsepower, so it doesn't really, like, can't nobody keep up with them. There's no fun in the car community. The fun is where you and your friends can hop on the highway, cut up together a little bit, and everybody's keeping up with everybody, and nobody has to slow down, everybody can have fun, you know what I mean? And then you got the groups. You got the fast group, you got the slower group, you got the medium group, so you got the group that just likes to cruise, and it's all of them mixed together, but they just cruising. But now, like I said, everybody, you go on a cruise, everybody is pushing 170 miles per hour, crashing, putting everybody in danger, hitting cuts, like last second cuts, which all that shit is cool and all, but when you just with your crew, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like cutting up is not for a 30, 40 car cruise at all. Like, it's for you, your close friends, 2, 3 people, 5, whoever you trust, and keep it pushing. But niggas is not like that. Like, niggas don't think like that. Or if you are gonna do it in a cruise, at least be a good lead. Like, if you're in front, at least be a good lead. Instead of trying to show out and show what you can really do, lead the cars behind you to be able to follow through a gap versus hitting the tiniest gap. I can see if, like, the car breaks and you have nowhere to go, you have to hit a gap, that's cool. But as far as leading, like, you lead into the tiniest gap, and next thing you know, you this close to knocking the fuck out somebody, and somebody else is close to knocking you. Like, don't get me wrong, I like cutting up, so I'm not against that, like hitting gaps and shit like that, but I'm against doing it when you have people following you, especially newer people to the car community, people whose first cruise, they just trying to follow, people who got pride, they trying to follow, like all that shit, they'll take you out. And they'll take themselves out, they'll take everybody else. Shit, the cruise I was in a couple months ago was a damn 12 car pileup. Just because one person was speeding like fuck. So, like, it's what the fuck we be trying to say. But regardless, like I said, I'm a fan of the Hellcats, of the ZL1s, of all the crazy horsepower pushing cars out the gate. It's just the people that are getting them are people who didn't grow up in this car community. They see these cars getting popular, they got some good credit, so they go get it. They go to a car show, just want to show off that they got it, do some burnouts, do some sliding. And next thing you know, the police is there, everybody's trying to leave. Now some people who really just came just to chill are low-key about to go to jail. Or somebody who fucked around and didn't even know they had a warrant, just got pulled over because they was leaving a car meet and now they're going to jail. Like, there's so much. just because one person wanted to show the fuck out. And you can stay, but the cops be bullshit because they tired of it. They tired of seeing everybody do this shit. So they see it as the whole car community, everybody in it does burnouts and slide everywhere. That was a nice ass Toyota 86 that just flew by. That's what I mean. No, people wouldn't fuck with that. But yeah, so the cops just associate if you have a nice car. Like with Desire's car, we don't even let it go out for real because the car is wrapped. Just because the car is wrapped, they gonna think we in some other shit. Like, so because it's happened before, we got pulled over just because we have a wrapped car, and they would just so happen to be like, oh, we see these other cars cutting up, and then you come through with this wrap. So who are they? Shit, I don't know. Like, but essentially, that's all I'm getting at. There's no real way to like save the car community. It's just kind of having your own group of friends, your own crew, and doing your car community stuff with them. Shit, I'm looking for some more groups as we sit here and talk. Because not everybody's a real driver. Not everybody grew up driving these cars. Not everybody grew up seeing these cars. Not everybody even knows. Like, I know people who have Z01s who don't know how to do an oil change on it, who don't know how to change the brake pads on it, don't know nothing about tire pressure, don't even know what size tires they got on. Like, people are doing burnouts in these cars and don't even know how to change their tire if they tire pop. You know what I mean? Like, I thought I just shattered my phone. But that's where I say this shit's starting to get ridiculous. You know, like, niggas gotta do better. But that's pretty much my event for the day. I ain't have a video for y'all, so I was just thinking about it. I was like, fuck it, let me give y'all my thoughts real quick for the vlog. I'm headed to do some jobs today, but I'm not filming these. If y'all don't know, in the last video, my truck just broke, both of them. I got my other one back starting and running. It's just when I cut it off, sometimes they don't want to cut back on. So I'm still fucking with that, tweaking that. I bought some few parts that I'm about to try and install on it. And my other truck, the engine went out. It just blew by itself. Like, we were literally chilling. An hour and 30 minutes away from home, just chilling. Probably driving under the speed limit because I was pulling my trash trailer. And next thing I know, you hear a loud pop. My gear thing says neutral. And we are on the side of the road calling tow trucks. So that's just life, I guess. But like I said, that's my thoughts on the car community. I mean, let me know y'all thoughts down below. I don't know if I missed any cars that y'all seen that y'all want to see come back. Like, that was cool in the car. Like, a lot of people with clean bills don't even come out of carmeets no more. Like, they'll go to Caffeine and Octane, which is here in Atlanta. They'll go to like some big carmeets like that, but they won't go to Park and Chills. They won't go to Sunday Fun Days and shit like that because it's just not what the fuck it used to be. Like, it used to be some real shit. Real sit, chill, enjoy all the bills, talk to people about the bills, talk to real car enthusiasts. Like, it's to the point now where people don't even know what car they got. Like, not what car, but they don't know their trim level. They don't know their engine specs. They don't know what mods are done. They just gave a shop $10,000 and said make it fast. Like, all that shit. So, yeah. That's the community we are in now. But I'm going to stop talking now because it's been 14 minutes. I'm going to tap back in with y'all in the next video. I'm going to pull back up to the job site.